Meep. Okay. What is up, everyone? Oh boy. What is up, everyone? Much better. This is Do Coffee with Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. I'm gonna limit my talk. And what we're gonna do today is chill on the Legion remix. I'm doing some research, taking some notes. There's some good information that I've gotten already. We're taking a look at just what has changed since the last build, and they've gone as far as wanting to make some changes and give us a new version for us to check out. I'm opting to skip past the leveling stuff because I think that wasn't quite as bad. My focus is on the whole power fantasy of things. How well can we get to escape velocity? When can we start soloing stuff? And the path, before, I was giving some pretty, harsh critiques, saying basically I don't see a path towards the whole power fantasy of things. I see the path now, and I know that folks won't like it, but I also understand that the audience who's really railing against hey, I want to be able to power up in a week or so, blah blah, it's a certain kind of demographic, and I'm part of it. I want to be clear, I'm part of that demographic who wants to quickly get super strong and lord it over other people. For me, I try to do it in a benevolent way. I just do it for guildmates and stuff like that. But there are clear several pacing mechanisms, I guess, that make it so we can't get that far ahead, at least not in the way that we want to, but we can, but it won't work out so great. So yeah, it's I'm still exploring it, and I still have like 6 or so days left to do additional research and just kind of learn stuff, but I have a pretty good grasp of what it is that Blizzard's trying to do. I think most people will be fine with it. They're not going to really notice, but then the power gamers, they will definitely notice, and they'll be like, this is the worst, this is not what the players want, and blah blah blah. But I know that not everyone plays the way that I do either. So anyway, let me say what's up to chat. What is up to Kieran? You're the first person to say hi. What's up to Darth and Arcadius and Lucas and Webley? What's up to Shoot Skeet, to Arumus and Versus and Boomer and Goose and Saber Vanson, and to the rest of all the beautiful digital spinal faces who are going to be joining us throughout the day. And hold on. Am I feeling better? Is what some of you are asking, or hope you're feeling better. So, yesterday morning, I just didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep because I guess it's because the Paxlovid wore off or whatever. But I went into a full rebound, huge symptoms. I was in bad shape. Aching all over, it felt like the first day I had COVID. It was pretty bad. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna stream. This is not gonna happen. Took stuff, been taking stuff, not on the hardcore Paxlovid stuff anymore. But here I am today. I'm hoping that this is just one of those temporary rebounds, and by the time I get to the weekend, I'll be okay. I still need to get myself retested though, because my wife's gonna come over at some point this weekend, and I want to make sure that I'm okay. I mean, she just had it. She's the one that gave it to me. But I just want to make sure that I don't have ickiness that ends up getting passed off to anyone. So as for why I'm here, I gotta work sometime, I've been, I'll put out videos when and where I can, and I do plan on producing something where I do talk about, the changes that happen to the remix and what I think they intend. but with a pledge that I'm going to continue testing to really try to capture, like, okay, what is it that they're trying to do. And the quick preview for you folks is, you know how for those who played the Mop remix, a lot of folks had focused, and me too, I focused on trying to find something that I can solo, and then I just kept doing that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. For me, it was farming Heart of Fear. And when farming Heart of Fear, I just went and pulled all the trash, and I popped all cooldowns, tried to kill everything. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. And then I felt that kind of progression of, okay, it's hard to do. Now it's becoming easier to do. Now I'm like just plowing through, and you know, that's how I gain that sort of strength. That sort of method isn't going to work, at least not in the sense that, oh, I'm going to keep doing the same thing until I instance lock, and then I'll find something else to do, or I'll like find a hyper spawn here and I'll grind. I mean, I can do that, but it's not going to pay off the way that we would hope to. A lot of the power is going to be structured, and a lot of it is behind achievements, as well as like the constant flow of quests that we have, tasks. So we're constantly given these research tasks that will give us like some, you know, fairly sizable gains of infinite power and infinite power. I forgot what they're called, but basically we get more stamina, and finally gear. So those are like the big things. Now, most of our power, it feels like, is going to be managed by our gear at the moment. So as we play through, as we do like somewhat more difficult content, we're going to steadily get better and better gear. Now my gear is kind of low. Like other people, they've been doing Raid Finder and they started doing keys and stuff like that. I've just been soloing. These other people, they've been grouping up, and to me that's filthy. I don't do that. I've been going at this from a strictly solo perspective, trying to find that whole power fantasy. And you see like the big things are like you get a lot of stats from your gear. Main stat, stamina, and it's the only place where you can get secondary stats and tertiaries, and everything has tertiaries, everything's got secondaries. The way you manage your secondaries is going to feel awkward for some folks, because one thing that people really took away from the Mop remix was, oh, I want to stack haste. I want haste to be like at a stupid level to where it just breaks my character. And they're not letting that happen in the Legion remix. That much seems clear. They're not going to let you just be a basically classless thing that has like so much haste. You just run off of that, and that's what does all your damage, all your healing, to where you can't die. So they want other stats to matter, which is unfortunate for folks who, you know, want to have that whole infinite kind of power fantasy. Now, as your gear gets higher, you're going to get more of these bonuses. So like here you see I got 8% haste, 8% mastery. I might see other gear that has like different secondaries, or I might see a stacked stat. So if I want to just stack haste, which I want to do, then I'll do that. But you're kind of doing it as you go. So if you keep getting gear, like, yeah, maybe you'll get, maybe you can get more haste, but you might get like a good upgrade that it's like, oh, this only has like versatility. Fine, I'll go ahead and get that. And some people will go for versatility as well, because that might be a good stat, but I don't think versatility actually drops, now that I think about that. I think you only see haste, mastery, and crit. Yeah, and crit strike. I don't think verse is a thing. I'm pretty sure it's not a thing, because that's, you know, just like haste, that's a stat that breaks, and that breaks the stats even more. Is it better because I tried it and it sucked? I want to say that it's better, but for certain audiences, it's still not going to be what they want. So like Big Daddy Dude says, why is it that they have something fun and they can't leave well enough alone? Mob Remix was fun. The thing is, like, I feel that way, but I know we are not everyone. Not everyone enjoyed the remix because, and this is the response to it, because there were a lot of people that wanted to actually play their class and play the game. But folks like us and what we're trying to do now, we're just trying to shout them down. And it might work, right? But that's all. That's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to shout them down. We're trying to tell the players, we're trying to tell all the players what is fun and just keep pushing it until we're right. Ooh. Okay, this cup is not great. I think I need a more normal cup. This is the cup I got from the anniversary thing in Boston, but not so great for hot stuff. Oh well. Now, what I'm seeing, or what I'm gonna guess, is that we're not going to see the power fantasy in the form of I have infinite haste and there's nothing but numbers flying across the screen. It's gonna be more, I might be wrong. It might be more like my main stats are so high that I'm just, doing big chunky hits, but I'm not gonna have like the haste to match that. That's all. The kinds of traits and whatnot that we can stack, they are going to be important, but it's not going to feel like remix, the mop remix, where again our role didn't matter. In this case, you probably do want to have a tank still, because there's going to be some damage going on. I have a feeling that healing might be the weakest thing. But you probably still want to have a tank, and of course you want to have DPS. But sorry, I don't know where healing has like a great role here. So I happen to be using like this one tree up here because I'm doing it for a quest, but for the most part as a tank, I feel like the two things, the two trees that interest me most are the demon one that spawns like I spawn like a infernal, or I'm sorry, a dreadlord, doomlord kind of dude, and then there's I think this one that does like some damage return, and it's sort of tanky, sort of defense. I mean, all the trees have like a little bit of defensive stuff to it, but I think there are some clear choices that feel better than others. The main reason why I go for this, or why I want to go for this tree, is because of this ability, I Am My Scars, which does huge damage when you are when enemies are taking damage. In fact, I would say that at least having a couple points here for everyone would be like, I forgot the name of some of the mob remix abilities, but there was one where it was like a damage return, and this is kind of similar to it, and this one's gonna be a very big payoff. This one here as well, Touch of Malice. This is just a lot of extra damage that you'll be able to inflict on anybody. Having this one is like a big must, and you can change your gear around to have what you want. But there's some limitations there too. Like, you can stack some of these stats, but they only stack so hard. So I just made a basic spreadsheet of like how all that works. Or, okay, not all of how it works, but ways that people will eventually want to gear up. So I have like all the gear that drops. I'm sorry, all the accessories that give like these skills, what slot they inhabit, and then what ability it has. So like here, I Am My Scars. This is the one that I want to have. This one accompanies the ring and the trinket slot, which is cool because this is easy to get. Now, if you want to stack any of these, you'll need to get the neck and the ring, and you only have one neck, right? Some people have no neck. Ha ha ha. That's a mean joke. But you can only, for some of these, you can only, you have to choose one for the most part. Now, of course, you can mix and match however you like, and ultimately, you want to have like kind of a bit of variety and versatility that you want to have in your build, so that way you can have a little bit more survivability. There's a bit more thinking to it. The Mop remix didn't have a whole lot of thinking to it. It was just, keep doing things and then slam, which is fine, right? Which is fine. But it seems clear that the feedback from players was loud enough that they're tamping down on the very simple power fantasy. It's still there, but not really. So the skip puts you at the start of P2 and it is rough. I don't think it's a very good boost either. I wouldn't rely on the skip to give people a good perspective as to like how it feels. Well, I didn't really get well, actually, let me do a comparison. So here are my stats right now. So I'll take a screenshot of this, and I think I have a character that I did. I wanted to see how the skip worked. Let's see what the stats look like. Sophie Turner is the next Lara Croft. I don't know about this one. Dude, I remember seeing a recent, I think I saw a picture from over like the other month or so. She's ripped. I don't know. Let's see, who was it? Was it this one? No, not that one. It was a shit. I'll just make one. Fuck it. Yeah. I could have swore I made one though. Yeah, I'll just make a new one. So I'm gonna make the same character. Will there be more alpha news today? I have no idea. Hey, Grim. Not being able to solo anything with raid level gear. Not being able to solo anything with raid level gear regardless of tier is markedly not anywhere like the previous remix. I mean, so far I'm capable of soloing heroic dungeons. I haven't tried doing raids yet. I have a feeling that I won't be able to, so let me change my spec first.
It's a pleasure to work with you. The possibilities are infinite.
So, now I have been playing for a decent bit ever since I hit level 80, but my gear isn't even where like this gave me more gear.
I can feel it.
Here, let me just put on rando stuff.
I require your aid with a matter of the utmost importance.
Yeah, my gear's not even like 623 on my on the character that I've been testing with. So 620.
But we must speak immediately.
And then we'll do a comparison real quick. Is it feeling any better so far? Yes, but I need more research. Yeah. Is it what people want it to be? No. Nope. So here's my character that I've actually been playing. And then here's the boosted character that they set us up with. So what's the difference? I have double the stamina, a bit more strength. The stats here are different. Okay, so let me do a quick look at like, okay, so this gives me about 16, 17%, 16, 17. So the gear that I have right now, which is like in the 600s or so, that's giving me pretty flat. The secondary budget is 16, so this encroaches the 17 level, which is cool. I think that's kind of it, right? Oh, I should set this up too. Okay. This will give me because I'm sure this will give me like stat bonuses and stuff like that that I'm missing there. Okay, so this is a better look at it, and okay. Yeah, it seems typical for the boost, but then now let's actually see like what can I do. There's a tanky can, there's the DPS cannot, and I think that's like the big thing is that for someone who wants the solo power fantasy, nope, that doesn't seem to be like the intent here, because if you did have that solo fantasy, it's like, what does that mean? Or you know, what's the consequence of that? If you're able to solo content on your own, then, you know, it becomes like this impossible balance of, okay, then you are just gonna have people carrying others through, which was fine, but there was enough blowback from it that people were turned off from it too. Yeah, so, and I'm also, you know, just because I have double the stamina that I have on a boosted character, I still get chunked. Like, it's still like a lot, so. And at the moment, that's the only thing that you really have going for yourself, is being able to survive stuff better by just having like a boatload of stamina. You know, so I think like what a lot of folks may opt to do is to try to go for something that feels defensive, that feels tanky, and then rely on the traits to carry them through. And then you'll be looking at places to quickly, not exploit, but places to easily farm so you can get stuff done, because again, like a lot of what manages your power gains are like these quests and stuff. So like here I want to defeat 200 enemies and defeat 100 enemies with a certain kind of artifact trait active. So I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and do that. And to do, you know, you get a lot of these quests. So to farm these, I'll go to this particular dungeon because it spawns like, because at the beginning is something like this here. And so I'm kind of going back to what I was doing. I'm just like farming like dungeon trash. And in this case, like this mob keeps splitting up into like other smaller mobs. And so I'll just keep doing this. This will be fun. And then I'll get that count up real quick. and then I'll just keep resetting until I'm done. So.
I can't attack that target.
People complain about getting carried is a silly thing because the low-level scaling outperformed anyway. No, but it was the people who were at, you know, and I remember this too. Like when we were leveling, once you got to max level, you were shit. You sucked. You know, so I mean, all that was weird anyway. Let's see. The casuals were complaining they were left behind. Casuals will always be behind. Want to keep up with the grinders. Play the game. Stop holding everyone back. Yeah, like I said, like it's. I'm not gonna stop anyone, but we're just gonna. It's gonna be this whole series of gamers shouting down other gamers. You know, it's like, oh, those other people, they're not even saying anything, because every time they do, folks like us, and again, I was part of it too, we would just like give facetious answers, or we would just talk down on them and would make them feel shitty. I admit it. Can I lower the volume of the game effects? Oh, was it that high? I didn't think it was that high. Okay. Each class you get to 80 gives you the amount for that class, so you don't have to spend the bronze. Yep. So if you want to save on some bronze, cool. I should try this out on like a non-tank class and like see how it feels. So I wonder, like, for the non-tank, it feels like some of these folks might be hamstrung into certain builds. Like, they may want to very much invest into, like this particular thing, Arcane Ward, because it does a pretty extensive bubble. That'll help out. And there's an additional one where, gosh, if you like walk backwards or something like that. The thing is though, this ability sucks. This thing where you have a disc that you have to catch, I don't like that one at all. I think I like this one more. Yeah, what's gonna be the best build for a non-tank? I should try to do some research on that. Like, the entire point of this is the rewards now, not the fact that it's fun to play. I'm going to be curious how practical player behavior, you know, what's going to be the other player behavior. Like, how are they going to react to it? I mean, people who are just used to grouping and doing stuff, they'll be fine. They're not going to notice a thing. Like, those people will play the same way they did. Solo DPS people, different. Tempest line with the arcane wards from gear helps. Yeah, but I'm also thinking to myself, like, the throughput that you get from. So I feel like, and I'll be like taking more looks at like how this works. I would say stacking this one here is like the better way to go. It just sucks that you're stuck with the Everdisk thing, which I think sucks. But I think stacking I'm My Scars is clutch. It feels so damn important. Like all these feel like this tree just feels way too good to pass up. It's just that you lose like a good bit of survivability because you lack 3 points into like these abilities. Not 3 points. 3 points into. Oh wait, no, you only get 1. Okay, so you only get 1 point into this anyway. So you only get 7 on this. Feedback from players like you're saving the experience. I don't know. Am I really? Or am I just like slurping the copium and trying to give people like a perspective as to, hey, where'd I get all this bronze from? Oh, I think it's because I used the boost on a max level character, so I got some extra bronze. That's right. This didn't really give me much. So here's where my criticism still stands. This infinite trait still sucks. It sucks so bad. This needs to be like better. It just doesn't feel good. It's a huge investment for. Here, let me show you. So, how many stats do we get? 49, 230, right? So we get 100-something stats. That sucks. You know, I would hope. You know, I think the patch note says that it is a flat scaling thing. It's gotta have like this, like that kind of growth to it. You know, it can't. It's gotta scale up as your thing gets higher. As it is now, people are going to gather and fly for rewards and not actually engage with loop outside achievements required for rewards. It could be. Yeah. I mean, that feels kind of effective. But I think I saw a comment here that said, oh, the remix is not about playing through the expansion. It definitely is. Even the mob remix was like that. Like, if you wanted to get all the rewards, you had to do certain things. You had to do certain quest lines because there was no other way of getting it. At least in this case, with the Legion remix, you can just buy everything with bronze. But your best bet of earning that bronze is to just do everything anyway. Do all the quest lines and all that stuff, because you'll get like you stacking achievements with bonuses and big bronze awards, that sort of thing. So I feel like it would be better if it was 300 to 500 main stat per level. I mean, the cost is too high and the gains are too small, and the gains don't seem to get any higher. That's the thing. So having a static thing is just not great. Now, yeah, I should finish this part. Do you recommend a Holy Priest as a noob healer or a Guardian Druid? Well, Guardian Druid is not a healing spec. That's a tank spec. So, depends on what you want to do. I played through Legion in every class back when it was current. I'm ready to blitz this remix. Right on, dude. And there's still room for feedback. You know, they gave us this test. They gave us this test for a reason. So, if we want to talk shit, definitely talk shit. You know, be honest. You know, I can see that it's better than the previous one, but it feels like they are kind of shitting on one audience in favor of another. And the problem is the audience that's being shit on is the one who talks a lot. So As a noob, I'm a better to go into healing or taking if DPS is getting stale. I want to say tanking is the better play. I'm biased though, as someone who only plays as a tank. For me, DPSing has never felt like a very exciting or fun thing for me. But you know, that's just me. So, so let me go back to town. Oh, loot. The time getting feels bad. No, it does, because, well, like, I know I can finish everything there is in the base game, in like a few days, but that's like straight, you know, I'm grinding. I think what's gonna feel really bad is the second phase. The second phase is gonna feel the worst, because the second phase only introduces so much stuff, right? And then that's it for 2 weeks. So if people think this first phase feels bad, imagine the next. People are gonna be pissed. He's doing keys and it's dropping item over 400 dragonfly gear shards and quest. I mean, that's just a bug. But I think the testing, you know, of course, report bugs as you see them. But I think the big thing is, well, one of the big things, the rewarding of bronze and other power. It's not very consistent at all. Like I've been going into normal dungeons and soloing those, and hey, I can solo those as a tank at least. And sometimes I just get bronze and nothing else. I'm like, yo, hook me up, dude. And I don't think that's right. I want to be able to get cool stuff too, you know? Alright, so kill demons. Easy. And complete quests. Ew. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, did those blobs count as demons? Huh? I don't think they did. My rogue used to chisel traction for our guilty vision tank during the rage mechanics. Just beating the rage timers on the fights feels great. Nice. Yeah, somehow I doubt that this is a demon. Did it say Rift of Alm? Yes. Rift of Alm is the name of a raid finder wing too. Oh. Okay, so these are aberrations, not oh yeah, I forgot to change my skill back to a normal thing. Yeah, I should let me try this as a rat really quick. Let me see how this feels. Okay, so do I have a red spec? No, I don't. Yeah, I'll make it easy. So, quick crash course. Pick whatever. Shit. Crash course the buttons too. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what I even had for my usual buttons. Crap. I at least want to do decently. Judgment somewhere. Oh wait, you know, okay, I do have Ashbringer somewhere here. Okay, I switched to it already. Sweet. You know, it's fine. I'm gonna regret this. And I'll go this one. Wait, what am I missing? There we go. Averages. Sucks. Okay, so let's see how quickly I get smoked. This is a normal dungeon. I'll just fight like one dude. Okay, more than one dude. Oops. Use the disc. Oh, I forgot to double check which talent that I'm using for the thing. Yeah, my bad. I screwed up. I don't even know what these buttons are. Yeah, I'm totally out of my element here. Okay, I don't want the backwards one. I want this one. Arcane Ward. And let me switch my gear out so that way I can get more Arcane Ward. If I can find it. There it is. So I want to get these two things here. So fingering trinkets. So I'm going to switch out that one. And this one. The interplay between the actual artifact things seems neat, but feels super ineffectual. I noticed that there's like something where here, let me show you guys. So like this one is supposed to do extra damage if you synergize this with Touch of Malice. Like it does extra damage, which is cool. It's just okay though. I think overall, having this tree like does feel good as a defensive sort of thing because it'll do some damage return, and then we'll see how well this absorb holds up. Because this tooltip does not really give me all the information. Let me just try one pull of like something. So let's see what the absorb looks like. So, oh, that was not a lot. Yeah, that was really sad. Okay, let's try a tougher dude. Oh, I totally missed the catch. No. Okay, I feel like I hit kind of hard. Oh, I got a brilliant idea, dude. Hold on. So smart, dude. So smart. This will be good. Let me kill this thing first real quick. Come on, hurry up. Okay. Duh, one button, this. How and where did I get sick? Home. How's the OPS coming? I'm doing some testing right now. I can't really give a good take on like how it is that DPS, how DPS will do in these, because I won't play as a tank. So it makes me think they expect tanks to be taking fell and making it ramp group DPS. I mean, depending on the fight, if everyone picks up Iron My Scars, that's huge damage. Yeah, my wife gave it to me. And then she got it from The Office. Which kind of sucks, because she only goes into The Office one day out of the week. But it's enough. You know what? Screw this one. No, I'm going to try a different build. I'm going to go all in with High Mountain Fortitude. So, wherever that is. Okay, which thing is it? High Mountain Fortitude. So, okay, so one of them's a neck. So, where's... I could have swore I had a neck that did this. No, I don't. Oh, did I, like, get rid of it? Shit. Oh, no, I'm using it. Genius. Okay, so High Mountain... And then I'll like, stack this one. So now I have Hella Fortitude. But will this help? I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I forgot that Blade of Justice is the thing. Okay.
I need a target.
Okay, so that bubble kind of helped with it, but it doesn't like heal me, you know? But I'm not happy with that either. Maybe this one. Because this one does do a passive healing, but then so does this one, Souls of the Caw. Well, it's not very significant healing, though. I don't really see it. So... Am I crazy, or did they promise additional recolors of the artifact appearances? No. I always play as a hunter marksman. I'm sort of completionist rather than a hardcore player. Which class would you suggest to try during the Legion remix? As a second main, I mean. All of them. Honestly. It's a good place to at least try stuff out. Now, your perception of the class is going to be totally warped because of these powers and stuff. It's going to make you play the class totally differently. And then when you take that character into the normal game later on, it's going to be like, okay, what the hell is this? So you got to be prepared for that build. Is there been any talk about Alliance and Horde players understanding each other at midnight? Not that I've heard, one way or another. Were allied races available from the start? The start of the remix? I don't know. Not to my... I believe so. So Light's Vengeance. Let's see if this is any good. So Light's Vengeance, I'm pretty sure is a neck. So now I have this stacked, right? 9. So let's see how much healing it does.
I need to get closer.
Oh, here's a good place to test this out. Boss. Haha. I gotta make sure I actually use the artifact ability too. Genius. That is not part of the one button rotation. Surprise, surprise. Okay. So what other defensive-y things can I try out here? So High Mountain Fortitude's there. Arcane Ward is not gonna really do me any good, I don't think. Aegis? I don't know. That's not going to do me great. No. Maybe Volatile Magics will help. Maybe that'll help a little bit. How will you earn the different artifact weapon appearances? In the remix, you don't. All the artifact stuff is still back on OG Legion stuff. Now, I haven't seen if we can do like things like balance of power and all that stuff. Hell, I don't remember how that questline worked anyway. How's the leveling? Haven't checked it. Haven't touched it. I'm probably not going to touch it. The only thing that I really noticed was when you hit level 70, you get a boost. You get a 250% boost to your experience. So I don't quite understand that myself, but they just want to like, okay, let's just get this over with and get you to level 80 right away. I don't know. Was I surprised when they excluded evokers? Yes, but the way they did it, I think it was a convincing way. Because the whole premise of this remix is is like this weird alternate universe, other body kind of thing. So it helps to explain why evokers aren't a part of it. Yeah, a lot of the quests during the first Legion leveling experience, during the first testing, was all fucked up, and the testing now is going to be fucked up because they didn't reset. They didn't do like an account wipe. So I would have still have at least had like a 50 something or so XP gain. Anyway, let's see how this feels. I need my actual artifact power. Okay. Ooh, that hurts really bad. Ooh, I'm dead. I'm pretty much dead. Divine Shield on my bar? No, not on my bar. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I at least want to see like what I dropped them down to. So I got 12 million health. There's not been any new info on more Warband rep conversions. How their BFA should have been next in line. No, nothing like that yet. I mean, I think it's just an ongoing thing. So it's only a question of like when. Yeah, see how like dungeon mobs, they only give like bronze, and I don't think that's okay. It's weird that, you know, I'm just gonna type this in. Okay, I don't want to talk about this boss, but okay, so I'll wait till I'll leave the instance later, and then I'll give it again. Defensive stuff. Right, shield. It's fine. Okay. Oh no. You know, shield of vengeance, that'll help a little bit too. Yeah, I think. Oh, devotion aura. Hey. And then there's some moats that do some stuff too. Probably gonna go great for like passive build now. Yeah, he's getting chunked though. Damn. I hit way harder. I mean, predictably, I hit way harder as Ret than I did with Brock. Sheesh. Okay, so it feels like from a group standpoint, dude, we can rip through dungeons. Yeah, from a solo perspective, this sucks. But from a non-solo perspective, dude, you can take a group and just like annihilate every dungeon like super fast. I mean, I did put some extra time into this guy, but not that much more. Sheesh, I hit hard. Okay, you know, fuck the defensives. Let me try going all offense and see if that like does anything. So in that case, which will I go for? Probably I'll give this one a go. And I'll get like torn apart real quick, I think. But oh well. And then as for other offensive-y kinds of things, okay, for this there's not much I can do. Oh, duh. Fell touched. So, or touch of malice. So that's. Did I do any healing really? Oh, it sucked. Okay, Light's Vengeance was there. Leech was there. Oh, so I think I have to go like really hard on the Leech. Yeah. If I was able to get myself, you know, so for DPS, I think their best bet would be Leech. Get as much of that as your tertiary, no matter what, and I think that'll take you home. Model Souls doesn't let you to the final boss. Blocker hold when it start, and if you complete Halls of Valor, you get Dragonflight Season 4 loot. When I did Black Rock Hold yesterday, that worked fine. Yeah, I was doing it for a dungeon quest, and that worked fine. So maybe it's maybe that just wasn't an inconsistent. That was an inconsistent sort of thing going on. So. What was I getting again? I was going for Touch of Malice. I forget where Touch of Malice is. That one. So for this one, it's just burst and cross your fingers. So I'll use High Mountain. That's not going to do me any good, I don't think. I guess I'll go with that one twice. Right? So I have Oh, wrong. I have a better one. I should have a better one. Really? I thought I had a... Oh, no, I don't have a better one. That's right. Okay. I definitely want to try to get like one more point into this one. That'll help a lot. So, well, let's see how this works out. It's a Legion time walk-in plus style experience. You know me, I'm not the one who really wants... I don't take a lot of joy in distilling things down to a term. It's way oversimplistic. You're not wrong. All right. And round 3. So we'll kick it off with this. No, I got pretty close though. So for that one, most of my damage should come from... oh, where'd it go? What? Wow, Fellburst didn't do shit. Fellburst usually does like a lot more damage. But I guess it's because when I'm a tank, Fellburst does a lot more because I just don't do a lot of damage anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably it. I wonder if they'll do a remake of the Tier 6 remix, because it's almost at the thing. As opposed to other ones. I mean, they did what, Tier 2 recently? Wait, was it Tier 2? Yeah, Tier 2 recently. Then they did Tier 6 first. I don't think they're gonna do it again. That'd be kind of goofy. Okay, I think a better player would have been able to solo this. I'm just not very smart at this. So I feel sort of bad. I'll give this one more go though. And then I'll get back to like testing other shit. So Maw of Souls didn't work either. I think I have a quest to do Maw of Souls, so I think I'll do that. But I'll get back on my tank and give it a shot. Yeah, I'm surprised that Touch of Whatever didn't do a whole lot. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I gotta wait for Divine Shield to come back. I'll be right back. How's after the tune? Are we getting closer to the Muff Remix OP level? We're getting closer, but not close enough, I don't think. there's a clear direction they want to go with this version of the remix, and they want to make it so for the most part you still want to group up with people, but you do feel OP when you're in a group. That's well, okay, that's a guess for me. All right, Divine Shield's good, cool. So nothing different I want to do. It's just do better. Wait, do I have another defensive? I thought I had something else. Divine Protection will help a little bit, but I think that's all I got. Oh, I want to change that though. Right. Replaced by Radiant Glory. That's the thing that gives me the instant thing, right? I just don't know where it is. God, I'm an idiot when it comes. Okay, so that is there. Cool. All right, we'll see if this works. What's up, Smash? All right, let's give this another one. Oh, I got hit really bad. No, no. Okay, I did worse that time. Okay. All right, I'm done with that. Let me show you how it's done. How to really play this game. All right. Okay, I think that's about what I want it to be. Cool. Now the thing is, I can't. At least I tried to complete. I tried to complete this dungeon, but I couldn't. There's a mechanic from one of the bosses where you get encased in something, and I can't get out of it. Like I die. So, oops. So there are other problems to deal with. If you want to see how it feels running with a DPS, then let me know. Yeah, I have a feeling that like two-manning it will probably be way easier. But pure solo, nah. And the thing is, like, the way that you develop your character, like you have less chance of dying, which is cool. But it takes too long to get to that point where, okay, cool, I'm able to defeat bosses before they defeat me. That's not quite feasible at the moment. So even as a tank, like, this guy hits pretty hard. And as you can see, like, I do way less damage. But the thing is, I can just survive longer. That's a thing. So, you know, having a bit better self-sustain as a DPS through Leech, I think might be a good thing. I still don't think you'd be able to really outpace the damage, though. Like, DPS will need to be like really high, which it kind of is, but I don't know if, you know, having enough Leech would be like enough. Oops. Should it'd be cool if everything had leech. Honestly. Okay, hey, I actually got like decent things from that one. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Let's do some questies. Actually, wait. Demon count. I can get that up here. Let's see. Kill some demons and do some quests. That ain't so bad. There are no changes to the system, so only made tuning changes. Personally, I think that's all it needs. I think it needs mostly tuning, numbers to change around, but at the moment, the numbers, they're not quite where it should be. I mean, what kind of system changes are you talking about? Two mounts dropped. Nice. I need 23 more. Do those things count as demons? No, they don't. Oh, I thought you could just leave here. Yeah, I feel like the trash should drop. Okay. It's weird that dungeon trash drop doesn't only feels less than actually wait, hold on, this is no, I think I have to leave in order to bug this way I want to. I prefer the gems, but it's probably only personal taste. At least with the boots, gems. On my slot, I love to heroically with my death knight. Ah, got that. Oop. Sorry. I do like these powers, but yeah, my big thing is I don't like how they feel like they try to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and I don't know if it works out so great. Okay, I want to give a general bug, not just like a issue. Not just this. Oh well, that's. I guess I'll just submit that as a.
Change is good.
Kill any enemies. Sure. So here, like I said, like a lot of a significant amount of our games are going to come from coming back here and doing quests. I did the boosting, the artifact weapon didn't go up in that mode. Did I do something wrong? I don't think so. I think you still need to go out and like kill stuff to get sands. But I thought that you should be able to get it up. You should still be functional though. Okay, I've been totally butchering my inventory. So I hope I don't destroy stuff that I don't actually want to destroy. Okay, I think I'm okay. Anything good? Finger. Oh, is this a replacement? Please be a replacement. Yes! So now it's maxed out. Cool. So now I have a full I am my scars thing, which is a lot of damage. Jackboots. I think I want crit haste.
I can't use that item yet.
And I'll take that. Cool. I don't. So, what are the sands drops like? Like, I'm not quite sure how that works. So, my weapon is a 610 right now. Does it just go up as your item level goes up, or do sands start dropping as your average item level goes up? Yeah, because I don't know what you mean by it being time gated. It just seems like it's mostly tied to your average item level. Okay, I'm going to. I think I just want to kill demons really quick. Where's a good spot to do it? What's the highest item level you can get? I think like 700s or so. So I'm going up pretty naturally, or at least I'm only going up from soloing content. So it's not going up very fast at all. What do you think is the most passive build? So with gear drops having certain spells attached to it, doesn't mean we'll be keeping bags and banks full of items for different builds. Yes and no. Like for me, I'm holding. For me, like these two rows, and plus this one, is all full of gear. So I'm holding on to this, but it's for the purpose of testing. Once you have a favorite, then you're just gonna have a favorite. The research quests, and they're not gated on PTR, but they have the gate quantity on display. They have the gate quantity on display? Oh, where at? I mean, I don't think that's it, right? Yeah. So wondering when you transfer to live realms if you keep the item level kind of weird to blast your remix character and be ready for a mythic raid? No, you won't. At least the way that we understand it, it's going to be just like the mop remix, where it's going to be as if you applied a level boost to a character. It's the pile of trash next to the main dragon. Pile of trash. Hold on. Going back. No, the view distance wasn't changed. It's just I don't have an effect for some reason. It just kind of turns off, and now I see everything. The view distance was changed a while ago. So
I hear a tall one. Very good.
So what does this mean? Yeah, what research tasks taken? Yeah. So what does it have to do with sands? Because I must have missed it if they explained it.
Hey. You have a great day now.
Slime?
Interesting. Be seeing you.
I've never filled this out, so I don't know what happens when this is maxed out. Oh, the max number of research things I can complete per week. Oh, okay. Got it. And then the achievements let that expand some more, right? Because I know that there are achievements that are attached to this. So like, yeah, here we go. So more, complete more assignments to get more assignments. And I think that's the only way to make it go higher, right? Is to just keep doing more. Yeah, so here I need to do that many more. Oh no, infinite resources only grant additional bronze. Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, this is the center of the universe anyway, because you get a whole lot of shit from it, yeah, regardless. Alright. Back to finding demons. I think that way. That's as far as we've been able to tell. They may not have a rollover, as we basically didn't get a reset last test. Yeah, I didn't quite understand it either. I mean, for a while, I didn't get any quests at all. So I'm like, okay, guess I'm not going to do anything for a while. And I didn't see any bar being filled out or anything. I just stopped getting stuff. Alright, demons, let's go. Just any old demons, right? Someone was asking about a really passive build. I feel like taking Iron by Scars is like the easiest way to get like a lot of passive damage out. I mean, you're not killing things fast, but it ramps up really, really well. But this is if you have a mostly defensive build anyway. So like, see here Fell Burst is like really coming out, but then most of my damage is just coming from like the dot. So as enemies attack me, they gain a stacking dot. Once it gets to 5, it maxes out. It's pretty hard too. Like, it hits for so 200k? Oh, I thought it hit harder than that. Well, off of this guy, I'm sure it'll max out probably. Actually, let me just stop hitting. So crit for 389, 389, buck 94, okay. They cap the bonus XP for leveling characters after 5 or whatever. So what does it cap out at? Because that's something I haven't been keeping track of at all. Like, I know for me, like, the way that WoW does its events these days, I don't feel like the XP bonuses from the remix are impactful, or like it just doesn't feel like it matters as much, because we have a regular cadence of leveling events as it is. And having like all these different kinds of leveling, having all these different events, it makes the remix feel like just another thing. A few more. I should have pulled more guys while fighting this guy. Sheesh. Now, the one thing I should be researching more is the bronzing. How do I get, like, as much as I can as fast as I can? Like, is it really going to be, oh, just farm lots of birds in the sky? Because it kind of feels that way at the moment. Like, if I just farm flying creatures for an hour, am I going to get more bronze than I would from, you know, hard farming mobs? Maybe. It's just kind of weird, like, doing outdoor trash. I mean, I guess I'm on heroic world tier as well. Yeah, so that makes a bit of a difference. Oh, I got a legendary one. Cool. And I need to kill. Oh, just kill enemies, huh? I can. Oh, okay. I know. Oh, I killed a boss though. I killed that one boss in what's that place called? Not Oculus. Arcway. Yeah. So I can't do that little trick anymore. Fuck. Well, there goes that plan. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's see if there's any news thing that pops up.
Time is set in sand, not stone.
Cloak. Oh, so 610 now. Cool. You do get kind of a steady increase. Just as you just get more and more gear, which is cool.
There is more than one way to solve any problem.
Okay, so let me look at, like, is there anything here about just getting more bronze and all that? Okay, bronze caches. What is this thing called? What does that thing do again? A perfected epic epoch, whatever. Okay, that's XP gains. Okay. I want things that give me more bronze, baby. Not these little things, though. Increased mount speed on Argus. Cute. Oh, I gotta do, let's see. Infinite and all. Okay, those are tougher dungeons, though. So. Oh, I can get more from that. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I'm sure it'll be worse on live, yeah. I mean, between phasing and everything, like, it's a they're all over the place. So we'll see how that actually turns out. Okay, there's like all these different things that I can do to like get more knowledge. And then even more. Okay, so wow, people are doing 12s now? Crazy. Guess I should do dungeons. Then yeah, but I can't finish Arcway, so that's a problem. I should be able to do Vault, I think. Vault in Neltharian's Lair. And that's gonna get me more stuff. Yeah. Let's go. Vault is not that way. That way. Did Mop Remix have any sort of endgame testing? No, we had one weekend and that was it. Did I play Legion back in the day? Yes. I kind of wish Remix was more of an extended lore walking with crazy powers. I mean, it's the remix. It's going to be the whole damn thing. Just like how, you know, with some exceptions, Mop was the whole damn expansion. So the thing is, though, size-wise, Legion is a much bigger offering of everything. Hey, I got a thing. Where's the dungeon? Oh, Withered Gym? Is that just a world quest? It is. Fuck, let's fight him. How bad can it be? How powerful am I feeling? I'm feeling okay. But so far, just okay. Now I know, but then it's also like heavily imbalanced towards, you know, like I feel good on the tank, but I think DPS they could do a lot for gaining some self-sustain, so they can at least start soloing stuff. Because I'm still gonna have that expectation that we can just solo content on our own if we wanted to. This is gonna take forever. This dude's got almost 1 billion health, and I'm by my lonesome. I don't remember how this works. There's nothing I can do, right? Like I'm just kind of stuck with having this withered presence thing. As far as I remember, at least. Yeah, world bosses are still kind of... I also don't remember if there was a way to, like, get rid of that debuff either, so, oh well. Alright, I'm going to the dungeon. Trying to think full expansion in a few months is a lot. I want to go log in and boom on Demon's Stock quest through everything. I don't know much, is my opinion, haha. But that's what the, if I recall, that's what the Mop Remix was too. It was the whole expansion. You had to, and if you wanted everything, then you're doing almost everything. Oh, it's on heroic. I just want to do normal, buddy. Oh, I lost my heroic. Oh, that's right. Was I fighting him on heroic world tier? That could be a thing too. Maybe I'll try it again when I leave. See if that makes any difference. Well, the thing is, the remix is an event, right? Lore walking is forever. It's always, you know, it's there at your pleasure. So the approach is pretty different.
I wonder what this fool will reveal about you, Triplan.
I have committed no crime, Triplan, whereas you and your associates have to answer for yours.
Our crime was to sacrifice everything to save this world.
Yeah, so some people are like, oh, well, all the mobs should be dead, you know, just from them chasing me and stuff. That was a kind of a normal mob remix sort of thing. Stun.
My people shunned me as a freak, and what was my reward? Eternal torment from my sister.
Medium point story quest only, world quest, raids, dungeons, so it's basically just less blood, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the cool thing about the Legion remix is that you're not hard locked to do certain content in order to get the rewards. You just need to farm up bronze.
I will serve my people. The exile
So however that's gonna work, just keep doing that.
you and all your kin. And when I am so good to fight,
But the fastest way to get bronze might be to do everything anyway, or to farm birds, fly around a lot.
I will cast you all aside. I need no blade to defeat you.
Oh yeah, artifact building. Sometimes I forget. Oh, I'm not fond of the gathering nodes at all, though, man. Like, because you can't track them. They're not too hard to see, but it's very inconvenient. I'd love it if they just gave us a buff that lets you track them. I mean, maybe it's there somewhere and I didn't see it. For solo dungeons, is this character boost, or were you able to do it with a base level rating? No. This, I was working on this character like a decent bit, but I don't feel like me farming up AP and everything, I don't think that's the reason why I'm able to solo. I think it's mostly because I'm choosing the right powers and I'm a tank.
My life.
That seems to be what that is.
If you intend to venture deeper, you will find far more terrifying things lurking in our courts.
Just get more gear. Which is to mean, you know, get more boxes, do more quests, and you'll eventually get everything. And you'll eventually be able to solo stuff. So, like, that seems to be, like, the early challenge is, just get gear. Just get gear. Yeah, most of it's a tank thing. Earlier, I was trying to solo the Arc Wave, and I'm able to get through trash, you know, with some effort. but I don't have the self-sustain for bosses, and I think that would just help a lot. So I think bosses might be hitting too hard still. But I think if now what I'm curious about is like how would a DPS do if they were all if they invested into leech on on their gear. So I have 4%, which is like, let's see, how many pieces do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually a lot. So maybe it wouldn't be that great. Yeah. I think bosses hit too hard. How come Remix gives us no verse? Because that'd be way OP. Verse would be the only stat that people would want. Yeah. If you gave verse, then everyone would want verse. So, in that respect, it's not a very interesting stat. Weird way to put it, but... So if anything, Leech should give a lot more value. Or there should be powers that give, artifact traits that give like a lot of reach. Maybe not an artifact power, but one that's like fairly easy to like stack. That could be one direction to go, or do all those things. Make bosses not hit quite as hard, and make Leech a more valuable stat, and include it on the artifact weapon or the artifact traits. Maybe I should try like mythic or heroic difficulty. Chances are mythic dungeons are easier to do than Raid Finder. Maybe, probably. I hope. I think I'll do the feedback video like next week, but I'll probably give some pointers and primers as to like, well, I guess I'll do a quick video talking about the different powers, how they work, so people have like at least sort of an idea of what the itemization is going to feel like. Why do you think they're having so much trouble with this remix? I feel like Mob Remix was pretty successful. I think it's because Blizzard is listening. They were listening to the underserved audience, and it's just pissing off the other audience. I think that's why. Like, in a nutshell, to succeed in this remix, you need to group up. You want to group up in this current, iteration. Soloing is tough. And you want to just play with other people. For some people, that's no, not allowed. And I get why people are pissed about it, but as a gamer, it's it's very dismissive when I want to bring this topic up, but to me there are two kinds of gamers. And we often slide between, you know, it's a spectrum. It's, you're not just one or the other, but we'll slide across this whole spectrum. When gamers are presented with a challenge, they can just overcome it and figure it out. And that's gaming. The other kind of gaming is we're going to complain until the devs change it for us to make it easier. And that's gaming too, apparently. So, is this the 1125 PTR? Yes. I don't see the issue with this remix. I mean, some people have big issues with it, and you know, I'm kind of one of them, kind of. But I also remember what it took to get to the whole, hey, I want to solo stuff. And that was just to lock myself in a raid for a week. You know, that was pretty degen. But I wanted to do it. You know? Now it's more structured. And some people ain't having it. So. Notice what would have happened if they didn't build and live with the mob remix as a super power fantasy. I think it was just what it ended up being, you know? You know, so people like spoil themselves. I remember saying this a while back when we were first assuming that the Legion remix was going to be a thing. I kept telling people they can do whatever they want. It's called the remix, not the, you know, WoW power fantasy, time travel-y, timey-wimey stuff. They can do whatever the fuck they feel like, and they can just call it the remix, and it's the remix. And they can own that. So don't be surprised if there's like some big changes to whatever happens next. And sure enough, here we are, where we have the same vibe, we have kind of the same vibe, but now the emphasis has leaned, in large part, it's leaned away from just letting people be on their own. Do I do anything with this? Or do I just take it? I think I just take it. Whatever, it's not hitting very hard anyway, so. Yeah, I think I want to try a mythic dungeon. I think when I go to Neltharian's Lair, I'll try solo and see what happens. It might be awful. Oh, here are shield blocks. Hey, that's what happens when you're a badass. Main guy behind the place remix it up, maybe that's why it's so wildly different. Could be that. You know. Now remember, like the first remix was made on a lark. It was just not on a lark. I don't even know what that phrasing means. They just made it with no basis, right? This remix is made with feedback, both data from data and from what people are saying. Like, so this is an informed, designed remix based on what folks have said. You know, and for some people it's baffling because it's like, what? It's like so different, blah blah blah. But it's hard to back this up. But there are people who did complain about it, and they said they didn't like how it was like this solo power fantasy, and it felt really awkward seeing people who were like OP and all that, and they didn't feel like they were playing the game, or they didn't feel like an actual participant. So now they came up with this whole structured thing.
My Lord of Fire, why does he not answer my call?
Did the loud minority ruin it for the rest of us? Maybe. You know, it seems like it was a big enough problem that they wanted to curb that. There was a lot of people trying to trip them up or mix up the classic server, and that's just not what it was. Yeah. So like when folks like me and Mart, when we were like, hey, we'll just help people out, we'll carry them through, it didn't exactly translate into a fun experience. It was just, we were the vehicles for them to get rewards, but did they get an actual gameplay experience out of it? No. Not really. I do remember when we were carrying them through, like the fight would start, and then 10 seconds in, everyone's dead, except for like 2 or 3 of us, and we did like nothing. We just kind of sitting there. I know I was hitting buttons, but it didn't really mean anything because all my traits were doing all the work anyway. I just wanted to think that I was doing something. Oh, that's right. My bad. Back to my ability. And that's a good point too, Christian. You know, if they wanted to make the remix into, you know, this mostly class or role agnostic thing, tanks are going to win because they always do. I don't know, slog through minor grinds on 2 versions of the game. Hope I wanted to do that, like classic and live. Classic, really. Okay, someone's hitting me. Oh, doing 1 million damage to all players. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, right, I'm supposed to freeze them, huh? That's right. There's a thing you click, and then he gets frozen. Ha ha ha. Kind of forgot about that. I don't understand why people don't just not play something that they don't like. If you don't like it, if you don't like what the remix will be, then just don't play. I mean, I'm liking it okay enough, but I'm going to give feedback as is, and, you know, let them take, you know, and then they can figure it out. That's my due diligence as a tester / creator person. Where do I go? There we go. I mean, I might disagree with with other people's feedback, but it's not like those people are lying and saying that's not how they feel, you know, and it's not like that's not how they feel. They're already pushing with a hard open world, like who's maining a mage in that? I'm maining bear because I respect my time, haha. I thought the heroic world tier was kind of the answer to, okay, we don't want you to do frogging stuff or just farm hyper spawns and that's it. They wanted to give people something a bit more, one that's a bit more structured, but 2, utilize the outdoor world in a somewhat different way, and this is their chance to experiment with that, so nothing wrong with that. Personally, I don't see a lot of value in it, because when this goes live, you know, the whole idea of the heroic world tier, that kind of resolves itself, because we live in a world of sharding, phasing, things like that. So chances are pretty decent that you'll end up running into someone who also wants to kill that thing, because it's going to give better drops or whatever. And so, is it going to feel that hard? It's just a question of if you happen to be alone when you're encountering those mobs. Passively. So no, I'm not doing mythic dungeons yet. I'm doing a normal, but I think I'm gonna try a mythic dungeon after this to see how it feels. You feel Blizz can never find a balance between people wanting to challenge and others want it to be easy? Yes. Yeah, they're never going to find a balance. I mean, think of what their idea of balance is right now. We're going to have multiple difficulties, big item level spreads, things like that. And so, from a practical sense, that works out really well. Because people can just kind of game the way they want to. And the aim Blizzard has is to give those kinds of players, whatever level of play that you play at, a fulfilling experience. Best example currently, Delves. Delves give an opportunity for people who don't group with other people to have that feeling of progression. It's like, oh man, I can only do a tier 4 delve, but then over time, as they get gear from doing delves and other content and whatever, then they can start doing tougher and tougher things, and then all of a sudden they're doing 11s and they feel good. So that's the kind of experience they want to deliver. Because what did they have before? What did world content people have before? Soup. And the Super Bloom. And that was the idea of getting gear. And the best that they got was veteran gear, and like that was it. So now I feel like it's a much better experience that people get. Now, when you look at it on paper, people get pissed. They're like, oh my god, there's like a million different difficulties and all these different confusing item levels and blah, 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 blah. The truth is, like, not everyone plays in every difficulty and plays off of every item level track. And people will quickly plateau and get to, like, you know, that level of play that they actually play in, and then things are fairly easy to understand once you just actually do it. But when trying to just read about it or having it being told to you, it sounds very confusing. Like, once you actually feel how it is, then it's not as bad, because you're only actually experiencing so many things, not everything that you're seeing off of that guide or YouTube video. So much of what is accepting your ceiling and finding your groove. And a lot of folks, they'll compare their experiences to others. You know, something comparison is the thief of joy. And they'll base their happiness or unhappiness on how other people are feeling. But honestly, who cares what other people are feeling? When it really comes down to it, like, the question is, are you having fun? You know, and some people will give feedback being like, well, you know, the casuals, they shouldn't be getting, like, good gear and blah, blah, blah. But, like, you don't play with them anyway, so why are you tripping? Are there tier sets you can buy with bronze? You can buy, are you talking about player power, Gragnar? No. You don't buy gear with bronze. You just buy cosmetic sets. I think you'll never find a balance because they get some group of players who are unhappy, so it'll never be balanced. WoW's a big game. It commands a huge audience still. I don't know how big, but it's big, and oftentimes it's loud. And you have some loud people who are always complaining about something. And they're the ones who are the loudest. So it always sounds like everyone's unhappy with the game, because we keep hearing these people who are like trash talking or whatever, or giving criticism and yada yada yada. And creators obviously don't do a great job of that either. Just look around and look at all the bait, you know, all the bait kind of videos that that tap into negative sentiment and push the whole, the devs don't even know how to play their own game. You know, they have no idea what they're doing, blah, 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 blah. You know, what sucks is that those critiques aren't entirely wrong. It's just that sometimes the development goes in a direction that taste-wise totally contradictory to how we feel. For example, the remix. Can I buy all the Paladin tier set appearances from Legion? I think so, yeah. Quick poll for the chat. How long, or do you guys end up just chewing on the damn cough drop instead of sucking it off? That's a weird way of wording it, but yeah, who just totally like crunches on them? I try not to do it. I totally do it. They specifically stated at an interview that with Void Elf Demon Hunters on the horizon, Horde players can expect something special soon, but players are like the Lions. That's true. Gotta suck for the slow soothing. You know what? I remember I've tried those cough drops that have like fluid in them. Those things suck, man. Those things suck. Chewing always happens because they break. It just bothers me. Because here I am trying to talk with a damn cough drop in my mouth, and it just bothers me. I'm assuming there aren't tier 21 sets or anything like that. My struggle when remix comes. I don't know what tier 21 means. You'll have to tell me the raid that it's assigned to. That'll make sense. What cough drops am I using? I am using these. Or there we go. Just cheek pocket and then switch everything. I know I'm doing that, but it's annoying when I'm trying to talk. And I hope it doesn't actually make sounds when I'm trying to talk to you. So imagine if they added an opt-in, opt-out at the time for Mythic Plus if you opt in time before more loot drops. That way many can experience the more difficult dungeons without the sweats of the timer. Or just do something else, Alistair. I mean, some people want to have dungeons without a timer, so there's Tazavush over there. Have fun, good luck. I'm of the mindset of if it doesn't feel fun, just don't do it. Right? That's easy. If it's not hitting your vibe, do something else. You know, and it's cool that WoW's embracing that too, you know, with delves and all that. As long as I can deliver like this kind of cool progressive experience, you know, give us that whole sense of, hey, we're going to some place that's scary. Let's try to overcome it. That's kind of cool. Tier bonuses. No, that's not going to be a thing. Did I do all the things? Okay. Oh, she is hard. Okay, what's the thing again? No. Throw the thing where it needs to be thrown. Right. Oh, where's the thing? Oh, she oh, that's right. She steals it. What a jerk. Did you get extra loot? No, it doesn't seem like it. Just the glory. They should make it that way. Maybe. Actually, I should be clear. I'm pretty sure you don't get extra stuff for soloing. Do I have any plans for player housing prep? Nope. Not a damn thing. I mean, I know some people, they are doing like, they're farming up, what's it called? Resources. I'm keeping an eye open for some things. Oh, wait, what's that? Is that a thing? Oh. Wow, there's a lot to this fight. I just never realized, I guess. Yeah, where's that thing where... Where's that thing where, like, she makes the clones and stuff? Oh, this is normal, though. Right? So I guess that doesn't happen here. Well, damn. I should have popped this guy sooner. When Legion Remix hits, what tune will I make? Paladin. Should come as no surprise. Oh, there's a clone somewhere. Shit. I'm like, why is this lady still alive? Oh, is there another one? Sheesh. I'm not doing a good job of keeping track of these damn clones. Okay, what else? Who else am I missing? Because she's still got the stupid barrier thing. Here? Yeah, this was way harder than the other versions. Come on, Phil, dude. Hit the lady. Hit the other person. I don't want to get kicked off, that's why. Sheesh. That took a while. Alright. Now I think about it, we as a guild have a collection of people that with like 5+ of their main class. Damn right.
The traitor is defeated.
Do we know when that horror scary story mode comes out? No idea.
I will make my way to the
No
source,
idea.
but you should inform the other wardens.
Okay, so I thought I was gonna do
May the night
shit, what
shroud
was it
you in
called?
shadow, and the moon illuminate your forces.
High Mountain Place. Will you let me out?
What's your report? May the night shroud you in shadow, and the moon illuminate your foes.
Alright, High Mountain. I'll eventually make my way there. I admit, the gameplay of crashing into these, like, into these things feels pretty good. I'm guessing it's a lot easier if you're using steady flight, but then again, you're not going very fast either. Yeah, funny enough, no word on the scary thing, and you'd figure like on the 10.2.5 splash page, by then I figured you would see it. Like, hey, it's going to happen on this day, but that's not a thing. So the guesstimation right now is the patch will come out early next month. So, like, if they canceled it, then that's unfortunate, but maybe they canceled it. Should we be informed? Maybe. I mean, I guess they did formally announce it, so they should formally cancel it too, if it's not happening. Okay, 22 bronze from that? That's weak. Come on, man. Did they nerf the amount of bronze we get? 22, 12, 32, 16. Maybe it was never that high and I just never noticed. Okay, dungeon. It's like close to here. Alright. So let's try Mythic. A singular remix focus for a 0.5 patch is kind of bonkers. What else came in that patch? So remix came in 10.2.5. So what else came? Quality of life thing. Azerothian archives. That was, yeah, I guess that was a thing. Epilogue stuff. Story. Evergreen feature. Evergreen feature. Or fix. Questy stuff. Yeah, so I guess if they did more quests, that would be helpful. Okay, so what kind of health are we looking at? 11 million for trash. 37 million for, well, let's see how this actually translates. Okay. Go tanks. Bronze. 10 bronze. Fathers, hide your daughters. Let's do a bigger poll. Oops, too big. It's a lot of Dreadlord damage. Cool. And rank and third place. Pretty high up there too. The basic dot. And we guess bronze. Bronze. Yeah, trash not giving like the good shit is really distressing. This is not giving me interaction at all. Come on, dude. Give class reworks before midnight. Yeah, but then that won't translate very well because we'll still be missing like 10 talent points and expanded hero trees and all that stuff. So I don't think that would be very valuable. I would like to see blog posts that go over yeah, and I mean a PTR would help too, but even just getting a blog post that details some of those changes would be pretty helpful. It'll be something to look at.
These Drogbar have been tapping into abilities they should not possess. No doubt it has something to do with the latent power still lingering within these rocks.
Rock, betrayer. You would lead these intruders.
Alright, Mythic Boss. Let's see how this goes.
Control the hammer, Ularok. He will destroy High Mountain, not conquer it. Either way, I will enjoy every moment of it. Rockmora, crush them.
Okay, this seems chill. I wonder if normal dungeons are too. Are normal dungeons tuned a bit too hard? And mythic dungeons, like, you know, only like a minor throughput increase or whatnot? That'd be funny. I mean, I am damaging. Well, he's half dead, but I guess I am kind of running out of room. You know, that's a thing to point out. I guess if I was able to farm up dungeon trash, then I would just do nothing but farm up dungeon trash. And maybe that's not intended, which kind of sucks. But I think instead, bosses just need to give a lot more shit. So if you want me to at least do some farming, like, at least make this for me. As opposed to mostly kicking me out of instances and making me farm outside. I mean, if that's the intent, I guess. Not very fond of that, but. Yeah, this first guy's a pushover. Method, right? Yeah, method. Yeah, beta is definitely gonna give us the input that we need.
No, I won't be doing that. I will find my own path and rejoin you on the other side. The Underking uses slaves to dig at the bones of my father? He does not know the powers.
Please, you've already taken all the food we have. Search everywhere.
I wonder what a 2 would feel like now. Okay, let me get through this one first. We're gonna summon the party. A sentimental sarcasm point out the sword. Okay. Can I just get like these two? I guess the thing is, like, even if I did try to do a key, I probably won't time it, so. And these guys don't line of sight. These guys are bastards. Hopefully. At the moment, I'm not feeling the difference between mythic and normal, which is odd. I wasn't even expecting to kill the first boss, so. What am I testing? The remix. I'm just trying to get a sense for how it feels. Get some information, give some takes. Okay, this is a bad one. I should have at least had my artifact thing on off cooldown for doing this pull. Infernal save the day. Cool, Jesus. That damage. Yep, that's a lot. Okay, I forgot how this boss worked too, so right back. You don't think they scaled him at all? I can check that later too.
Pay attention, Navarro. I want you to see your heroes die.
Let's see how this guy goes. So which is this one again? I think we need to... Yeah, not get hit by that. And then something to do with choosing the totem. Ow. Okay, that didn't seem to hurt. Cupkin. Oh yeah, yeah. Totem.
You will never wield the power of Khaz'Garan.
So what am I looking for? Yeah, what am I? I don't know what I'm supposed to look for. Well, this is gonna suck. I guess he turned into one of these and I didn't realize it. So, oh well. Well, that sucks. Well, I'm never gonna make time at this rate. Nope. Nope. Fuck. So is that what's supposed to happen? Is it the boss that turns into one of these idols? I think ever since this came back to Mythic Plus, like, I might have done this dungeon like twice. If it's that last one, I'll be very sad. I'm trying to save my cooldowns too. Sheesh. It's gonna be that last one. So he does turn into one. Okay. I guess I blinked and I didn't catch it. Fuck me. You suck. You suck, soul. Oh, so he's always in the middle? Okay. I'll know that for next time. Because I think I have to deal with this twice, I think. Okay, I'm not even close to dying from this. Jeez. Okay, okay, it's slowly killing me. Otherwise, this ain't shit. Hey, look. Okay, guess I missed this again. I might need your help watching. I'll try to make sure that this is on screen so y'all can help out. Brain fog is what I'll call it. Alright, here we go. And those things are still up, which kind of sucks. But oh well. Okay, so there it is. Oh, was it? Shit. Was it this one? I think it was that one. I got thrown off because the damn rock's falling. That threw me off. Damn it. Oh well. You think it was the one here on the right of the screen? We'll try that one next. Oh, look at that. Pro gaming. I trusted my instincts, and it paid off. So much easier than the Nemesis Cup game. What's up, Brad? It's feeling better than it did before, but I know that people still aren't going to like the fundamental changes to it. People want that solo power fantasy, and at least so far it's not happening. Or it's still not happening. For tanks it's fine though.
If they complete this summoning, our passage to Darkpool will be blocked.
I kind of want to try a key. Solo key. Well, no, that's not going to be very useful because I'm sure I won't be able to time it. So I think what I'll do instead is try to do a raid. See how that works out. But I have a feeling that what I want isn't going to happen. Well, what I want is for raid trash to drop good shit, and I don't think it will. In Remix, you have to clear quite a few raids to really be able to solo and one-shot everything. Well, for me, what I did, I soloed raid trash. Not raids, but just the trash. I love moving raids with people. Now I can make keys with people. That part, I think you'll be happy with, right? At least the vibe that I'm getting is it's too hard to solo stuff, but you do a lot of damage. So I have a feeling that as long as you have a group, you know, a healer, a tank, you know, people to fulfill the roles, then you'll do just fine. Raid trash isn't going to make that a thing. The slime was before the first boss. Don't drop shit. Okay. I mean, the other thing, well, do they drop anything, or do they at least drop bronze? Because if they don't drop anything, okay. If they drop bronze, I think that's bad. Because that tells me it's going to drop the same shit as dungeon trash. So. Okay, so this one is, I get sucked in for a thing, and there are acts that I need to figure out. And they do something. Oh. He eats them. Okay. That's not a good sign. It stacks. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That's not good. So is this where I get sucked in? And then do I get stuck, or do I... Okay, I do get stuck on the thing. But then... Oh, it hurts. Oh, I got mangled. Okay. So, definitely kill the ads. Can you confirm that the Lifeforge Warfare mount is available for bronze? I'll have to go back and look. But I'm pretty sure it is. Got like 18, I don't know, got like 3 5s done in 3 hours. I think the game has passed me by for what I want in retail. What do you want? So, where are they at? No! Nope. Okay. He got eaten. That's not good. What would be a good thing for that? So, how does the poison shit spawn? Actually, I should just run anyway. And then hopefully that thing will save me. Right? Yeah. So that should help. But it looks like that that damage buff persists. Oh shit. I'm in trouble. Oh, I can't stun him either. Jeez. Okay, I got him that time. That's good. This part isn't good though. Ah! Yay! Okay. But now I have no cooldowns. So I think I'm kind of doomed. Oh, he still has 2 stacks. How did that happen? Already? Shit. Ah. The rocks help. Okay, next time use the rocks. Alright, so I'll have cooldowns for the next one. Yep, I'll have cooldowns. By the way, thanks to Rai, thanks to Ishino for the Prime subs, much appreciated. Oh, I didn't even think earlier, Amadarius for the Prime. Thanks, dude. Oh yeah, there you are. What? He does it during this part too? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you fucking ate him anyway. That's lame. So the timing gets thrown off. That's kind of messed up, dude. So I might as well not care about the ads. Like, just kill the boss, because there's no hope of, just, yeah, kill the boss, don't get eaten by the thing, there's the thing. Yeah. Okay.
I am sorry, heroes. It appears the treasure you seek will be found on the...
Oh, I missed the treasure. Damn it.
beast.
Oh, here. Oh yeah, that's right. I got a thorn thing. 610. Nothing I care for though. Raids are hit or miss for me, to be honest, mostly based off of what the bosses do. I'm trying to get back on the high level keys, but most of my old crew don't play anymore. Yeah, that's about that sucks. Like, the game, these kinds of games overall, they feel better with, I feel like they feel better with static groups. Is it scaling good? Did they fix it? They made it more accessible, yeah. Because apparently I'm capable of soloing mythic dungeons. It just takes some effort. The growth in the numbers, they could still use more work though. But it's better. It's much better than it was before. Did they bring back the constantly saving of stats so we can eventually hit hard stack caps on it? No. That's a big no. The scaling is coming mostly in the form of primary stats, not secondaries. Yeah, I'm also a tank. So I feel like my like for tanks it's okay. If anything, it just kind of informs what I think needs to be done. I think leech needs to be like some sort of lifesteal, needs to be more of a normal thing for DPS in the remix to help with the self-sustain. I think that would go a long, long way. The DPS definitely do more damage than tanks do. The way that it's been feeling so far. So tanks are fine because we have all the defensives and self-healing and all that stuff to sustain ourselves through these fights. But the damage is low. On the flip side, DPS, they can definitely push through. Like I was trying to go through some boss, and I think I got it like I got it down to like 30% or so health before I died because I ran out of cooldowns, and I just don't know what I'm doing. So I think having a little bit more self-sustain would go a long way. And then for groups, it's fine. For groups, the remix is great. But most of my feedback is going to be, I'm gonna touch on that and just kind of point it out to people. Hey, if you do remix and, you know, if you're gonna be joining the group finder and doing queues and stuff like that, it's fine. It's totally fine. You'll get a good experience out of it. But for the solo fantasy though, it's not geared towards that. So we'll see. All right.
I am sorry, heroes. I must leave you now.
But I think with some small tweaks, it would be possible to do. It just sucks because, you know, me talking about the self-sustain, that would compromise the whole group thing too. But, or it risks compromising. So I think if they work on mostly self-sustain and not just doing crazy ass damage, it's still going to make it feel like, it's still going to make it feel meaningful and worthwhile to do content in a group. But still feel like solo players have something. Does it take like 5 hours to level? I'm not sure how long it took me. Well, according to this, it took me a day to level. Like 24 hours, but I was like idling and all that stuff too, so I don't think my experience is a good indicator. Ooh. Like the boost kind of exploity things that you did with the mailbox? No, that doesn't seem... I don't think that's going to be a thing. I'm surprised they even let that be a thing at all. Alright. So let's see what's with this guy. Okay, I think I do need to kill the ad, right? Not use him for anything. Oh no, he becomes a thing that I hide behind. I think. Maybe not. There's so many people got to do it faster because of this. Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, is it just going to be faster with all 20 people contributing now? Because that's kind of what it seems like. You know, so it's going to feel normal. Am I recovering well? Not as well as I'd hope. I'm having kind of a rebound right now. So yesterday I took, I didn't stream. Today I'm not in that great of a condition to stream it either, but it's mostly a cough that's been bothering me. Packers was 2020 and hit hard. It was so bad. Oh, I bet. I mean, they didn't even really have. Did they really have like meds at the time? Like when I got the Paxlovid, it just felt like a cold. And then when I got off of it, I'm like, oh, it's all coming back. Shit. Alright, this time I want to take the tank, the buster. That ain't no shit, dude. Sheesh. Yeah, so give a little bit of self-sustain to DPS. Like the options, maybe it doesn't need to be like super built in to make it trivial. Make it something that DPS would need to spec for. And I think that would go a long way.
The hammer never chose you.
Hey, I got a keystone thing.
Possesses true strength, and you
For Neltharion later.
It's done.
You know what? We're gonna do it.
The Dark Rule
Let's see what
Death
happens.
reclaimed. The Drogbar are broken. Now begins the long
You're gonna need your way out.
of reuniting our tribes. But balance has returned to High Mountain.
Can I talk to these
power
guys?
of the Mad King Dargrol is broken, and High Mountain has you to thank, heroes. Now there are other family matters that require my attention. Farewell. I hope we
No, they're
visit
leech
you under
stats,
more peaceful
but
circumstances.
it's attached to gear, so you need to basically look for gear that has the tertiaries on it. So, but it's there. There's a portal on the left side. Ah, so like this one. Oh, that's right. You climb up. 2,500 bronze. 5,000 bronze. Okay. Complete the following group activities. That's funny. Okay, so... Oh, where am I? Oh, I came out from... I never realized I came out from here. Interesting. Someone's looking for a crafter vertical when the reissue apps exist. Yeah, more might be right. Someone looking for a transmog appearance. Weird time to do it, but oh well. I mean, if anything, I would just put a... If they were just looking for a transmog, though, I would just put up a public order. Because I wouldn't care. Are there going to be hacks like the don't loot the thing for the XP stuff? I don't know. I have not been looking into the whole XP game side of the remix. Alright, since I conveniently... Oh, damn it. Damn it! I was supposed to freaking, reset the instance. Damn it. And I gotta walk all the way over. Just to exit. Damn it. Oh, here's my chance to get that treasure chest. No. Yeah, let's see if that works out. No, I jumped poorly. I'm actually using Mucinex right now too, yeah, to help with the cough. Now, I was talking about that earlier too, like how, you know, with the guild runs, in the first couple seconds, everyone except for the carriers are dead. And that doesn't feel great. Yeah, some people are fine going along for the ride. Some people aren't. Fuck. So can I not do it, I guess? That sucks. That's a little annoying. Oh, this would have been an easier way to do it. Genius. Yeah. You can only do them once a day? Yeah, you can only do Mythic Dungeons once a day. But I would have figured I can, you know, otherwise how would I do the Mythic version? Well, I guess I'll go to, yeah, well, I have to do this thing. I guess I could always just change it to like a different key, since I can just edit my keys. Well, fuck it, let's go to a raid instead. Got a feeling it's not going to work out, but might as well give it a whirl. I'm really close to getting this regalia. Just got to do one more research quest. Yeah, I find it fascinating because it works for so many people, but the medicine in it... In what, Mucinex? I mean, Mucinex is it's been around forever though, right? Yeah, it's helped me so far, so... Does nothing for you? Yeah, maybe it's a genetics thing or whatever term. All right, normal raids. See how this goes.
It's too far away.
Oh shit. So what is this thing? This is a debuff that does a lot of damage every 3 seconds. Okay. Oh, it hurts so hard. And the knockback is so annoying. I kind of remember how this trash would wipe our raid early on too, somehow. A lot of people would die.
I'm out of range.
This knockback sucks. But like I need it. That way I'm not getting meleeed so much. Okay, can't stun it either. Just gotta deal with it.
It's too far away.
Alright, good sign. Good sign. Billion health. It's just like Kai Veza. Actually, this person has less health than Kai Veza. Easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, let's go.
You seek the dream? It seeks you too.
I'm not dead yet, so that's good. Volatile Rot. 10 million plague to all allies upon expired. Uh-oh. That's not so bad. Oh my god, this health is not going down. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while, dudes. How much time is left in stream? Okay, I remember there's another phase to this fight. I don't remember what it is, but it's a thing. Ah. Part of the swarm. Okay. Okay, sucks and stuff. This is a damage vulnerable thing? I don't know. I guess it was, but boy, did that not do a damn thing. And she has an enrage? Oh, crap. I guess I should be considering that too, huh? I mean, I got almost 100 million off. Let's see, what would help though? So, most of my damage is coming from the usual shit. It's not like Kybeza, so I would be able to get a bit more throughput if I'm hammer spec. But then hammer spec's for losers, so I don't want to do that. That just makes me look bad. So I think I need to look at other traits that might give me more throughput, like the one that, you know, where I do crits and it does bonus damage, but I'm not too fond of that one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If there's a damage amp, I don't know where it is. I mean, I could definitely solo take this though. So, la, la, la. How's it going so far? Much better. I think that there's still things that people are definitely not gonna like, but unless this thing enrages, I can kind of start soloing raids, but it's not very efficient. Like, I definitely want to put more focus on just like doing quick things to get quick gains of. I can't exactly jump anywhere if I'm trying to solo stuff. I want to start with the dungeon. I want to start with like all the outdoor content, then do the dungeons, and then I'll be able to be like pretty good for raids and farming bronze and all that. Yeah, this is going a little difficult too. I hit like a bitch though. Oops. Oh, damn it. No, lure arrows. Did removing diminished return on the... No, didn't at all. They made it better, but they made it worse too, because instead of 10,000 infinite power you need to upgrade a level, you need 50,000. Which I'm like, 50,000? What the fuck? That's crazy. So that trait needs a lot of work. It still feels bad kind of trait. Doesn't really do anything. I think the scaling on the abilities could be, on some of the abilities could be better too, but I haven't tested all of them. Like the best ones, the best one by far is the Fell Burst one in the Infernal tree, or the Fell tree. Because that one scales with your damage. The rest are cute. But I'd say the defensive one, the I Am My Scars one, that one's good too. So like, yeah, so Fell Burst is number 1, I Am My Scars is number 3, and that's just like passive damage. So I'll pop this now. Will the Arcane Trader do something? That's the one with the defenses, right? Now I think that one also has the crit. Well, I don't think Blizz Move works for that artifact tree thing, so I can't really pull it up. Oh, 100 energy. What does that mean? Am I fucked? Ooh. Okay, that's the enrage. That was 4 million and then 8 million and then dead. Yeah. Okay. I think 2 people can do these. Yeah. 2 people can do this. Yeah, that wouldn't have brought much. It's really just the traits that do the work. And then what kind of things am I using? I think for me, this is like ideal. Just about ideal. Now, this one I'm curious about. The sucky thing is that this only has a chance to do explosive magic. If this was like a guaranteed thing, this would be like really, really strong. Yeah. Like couple this with Touch of Malice. Like this is the best trait for throughput. Hands down. I can't think of anything that would be better. Because it scales the best out of like anything else. This actually will be good too. Oh, you and your summon companions. Never mind. Okay, so not as good. And that, and you have to take this. You have to take this tree in order to get it. It kind of sucks. So, well, I know I can solo stuff, but I can survive against stuff. So you can do most things with 2 people. That's my take so far. Kill 15 enemies. I can do that. I'm close to an area right now. Were we able to blink? No. That is not a thing. Oh, I can't skin these guys either. Bummer. Yeah, no blink, unfortunately. What would be kind of cool is if we had our followers, but unfortunately that's not a thing. I think that would be cool. Oh, that's right. I want to do. I still haven't finished the class order all campaign thing. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Mort. Hey, look at that, dude. Mort. Hey, you wanna try and do the first boss? Let's go. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, wrong spot. That's not. Let me see if I can keep you up a little bit better, just in case. Healthstone. Oh, that pulsing damage is no joke. Damn. So how much stam do you have? How much health do you have? You have... I can't see it right now. Oh, does it scale funny when I'm not alone? Huh. No, these were a lot of trouble before too. Yeah. I'll pull one at a time next time, or for the next thing. At least you don't get repair bills, so, or you don't have durability. Yeah, they're getting close to dead. Yeah, this is definitely how I remember doing it back in the day. People were just dying in corpse running their way back. Okay, it's a disease that I don't think I can cause. Yeah, I do poison. Yeah, I do poison. Yeah, 3 of these poison dots is really brutal. Alright. Let's try one thing at a time. I think you're being stubborn with that arcane thing, dude. That knockback really hurts too. Sheesh. How's the speed? Not sure. Yeah, I haven't tried leveling a new character yet. I don't think I will, though. And this is who you've been maining too, right, Mark? Yeah, I've been in. So what I really need are mage food. Mage food, baby. One more, I think. One more. Yeah, I don't quite get. I'm interrupting the wave of decay, but like we're still getting hit by like some crazy shit. Now, Evoker's gonna be a lot of bosses. Alright. Now for the real shit. Normal, right? Okay, normal. Alright, let's see how bad this gets. Oh, all players. Shit, you're dead. Okay, you're not dead. That's not bad. Three, two. I guess Namanama when she goes to sleep or something. What's up, Mini Soother? Okay, so we just need to survive and we can get this. Obviously. That's usually a good sign. But we're definitely on pace to get it killed before we get killed by the enrage, I think. Yeah, what sucks, I guess my thing's not up to date. I'm not seeing more damage at all. How's Remix going so far? So far better. But just better. Mini Suha, was that your first playthrough? Because I know that it's supposed to get faster over time. And then for your alts, it's going to get faster and faster and faster as you keep going. But I think it caps out at certain spots too. So it's your first playthrough? See, notably with a prop paladin who can off heal, much easier, you know, definitely possible to two-man, at least this raid boss. And I'm totally forgetting to use my artifact ability too. Shit. This thing would have been dead already, if I remember. Fuck yeah. Epic win, baby. Come on, give me good shit. So I got 5 of these things. Cute. More staminers, 2 of those things. A big thing, so 100 staminers. And bronzes. No gear. Oh, it's because I just get these things instead. So, all right. Oh, he got gear. Bullshit. Wait, 584? Oh, that's weak. Shit. Excuse me. What's up, Lebot? All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap things up for today. Thanks, by the way, Mark. That was cool. At least that definitely tells me that, you know, the power fantasy is there. It's just being shifted in such a way that soloing is still like a ways away. But being able to, you know, feel powerful and all that, it's not, you're not that far from it either. Like in a full group, this thing would just get whipped. Like this is 2 people doing it. And if we had 10, you know, so before any scaling kicks in, dude, 10 people will just wipe the floor with this guy. All right. So thank you again, Mort. So I'm going to keep doing some more research off stream. I'm going to try to push out a video. I don't know if it, I don't think I'm going to have a weekly for this Saturday. There's not too much to talk about except for like the remix changes, which is still pending. I still haven't quite grasped everything, you know, the full meaning as to what they're as to what's going on here. Yeah, and I think there wasn't a whole lot of, oh, I guess there was Blizzard finally clarifying some other information with a bunch of blog posts, and there were like some minor changes with what happened there, but that's kind of it. So yeah, maybe I'll save that for like another day. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming. Sorry that I'm still not 100%, but I wanted to at least like kind of be here for, with you guys, hanging out and doing cool shit. So thanks again. You guys have a great one. May your loots be merry. I'll see you guys for next